Friday, September the 2nd, 2 p.m. a meeting. Mr. McGee will say the pledge, and Mr. Quinn will say the prayer, please.
Everybody face the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Recite the Lord's Prayer.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Okay, item number 3, we'll just disregard that one, right?
Yeah, there's no discussion today.
Okay, no discussion, okay. Move on to item number 4, public comment, if there's any. Being none, we'll move to item number 5, approval of minutes. Moved by Mr. DuPont, second by Mr. Quinn, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Number 6, approval of add-ons. Item 26, President authority to sign resolution of support for grant from NOAA Fisheries Office of Habitat Conservation, Transformational Habitat Restoration, Coastal Resilience Grants, NOAA NMFS, HCPO, whatever that is, 2022, to extend breakwaters on the Rockefeller Shoreline Protection Project.
Move.
Who was it?
Thomas.
Mr. Thomas McDaniel, second by Mr.
Quinn.
Kirk Quinn?
Sonny.
Sonny McGee, I'm sorry. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item number 7, drilling and pipeline permits. Venture Global CP Express LLC at Cameron.
Move.
Moved by Mr. DuPont,
Second.
second by Mr. Quinn, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
I abstain. Yeah, we're there.
Nope, one the same. Any opposed? Motion carried. Item 8, other permits, Sabine Pass LNG LP Johnson Bayou.
Move. Got some more.
B, John M. Duan, Holly Beach. C, Coastal Protection and Restoration Authority, CPRA. D, Venture Global, CP2 LNG LLC, Cameron. E,
Move.
No, we want a table C.
We got E in there too.
Hold on.
Hang on, we got.
I say let's
10
go
more to
one
go.
at a time.
Call them up here.
Please read them, please.
I'm trying.
Thank you.
E, Christopher Hebert, Klondike. F, Will Miller, Klondike.
I'd like to make a motion to table C and approve the rest.
Okay.
I'll second that.
Mr. DuPont wants to table C, to take the rest.
Stop.
And I abstain from,
You can't second.
D. I can't, because I can't abstain.
I'll second it.
That's true, okay.
Second by Mr. Quinn, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
I abstain from H, D.
Okay, any opposed? Motion carries. Item 9, conduct public hearing for proposed amendments to Chapter 20, Article 1, Fire Protection Ordinances.
We don't have to read the whole thing, thank goodness Mr. Tom just said. This is just summarizing that, we're actually gonna have now a Hackberry Fire Protection District number 1 ordinance in place.
Okay.
So we need to open up a public hearing, or I move to open. Second.
Okay, we move to open public hearing by Mr. Quinn, second by Mr. DuPont, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
It,
Hackberry Fire is District 1.
what's that?
Okay.
Yeah, close it down.
I guess we can
Who
close.
opened the public hearing, I'm sorry?
It opened by Mr. Quinn, second by Mr. DuPont.
Thank you.
I move to close the public hearing.
I received no, written or verbal communications for, on this ordinance.
Okay, so we have a move to close by
Second.
Mr. DuPont, second by Mr. Quinn, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Item number 10, authority to amend Chapter 20, Article 1, fire protection ordinances as listed above.
Move.
Moved by Mr. Quinn, second by Mr. Dupont, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. All right, item 11, appointments, Cameron Water and Wastewater District Number 1, appoint Tammy Vincent to
Move.
open seat for remainder of the term. Moved by Mr.
Second by Thomas.
Scott, second by Thomas, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. B, Gravity Drainage District Number 9, Jared Desmo, term expired.
I want to reappoint Mr. Desrow. Second.
Reappointed by Mr. Dupont, second by Mr. McGee, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item C, Gravity Drainage District Number 3, Ryan Mallory, term expired.
I'm gonna go ahead and reappoint.
Okay, reappointed by Mr. Trahan, all,
Second by Tom.
second by Mr. Thomas, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. D, Waterworks District Number 7, Robert Morales, term expired.
Barry, can't we go ahead and, maybe we can consolidate and, we've got 4 members already. Do I need to put anybody, or can we just table it for,
No, as long as you get a form of what you have, you can table it.
let me table it again, because we getting ready to consolidate the water districts here.
How long you want to table it?
It might be after the first of the year, right?
I just talked to them about it, yeah. It's
Scott
gonna be,
So you want to table it till the consolidation's done, or 90 days?
because of the legislative issue that I just told you about, it'll be next summer before technically.
So I need to get somebody then, I guess.
It's up to you.
Okay, let me just table it for this month, and if I need to, we'll talk about it
Table by Mr. Trahan, second by Mr.
then. Joe, or Tom?
Thomas McDaniel, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. E, ratification of name correction Gravity Drainage District Number 9, reappoint.
So last
Grant?
month.
Yeah, but,
Y'all appointed Grant?
Was appointed, and it should have been Gordon Leon.
yes.
All we're doing is making the ratification for the name change because it was not the
Move.
correct name.
Second.
All right. Moved by Mr. McGee, second by Mr. Dupont, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item F, Hackberry Fire District Number 1, appoint Curtis Fountain for 2-year term.
Move to appoint Mr. Curtis Fountain.
Moved by Mr. Dupont,
Second.
second by Mr. Quinn, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. G, Hackberry Fire District Number 1, appoint Ricky Maddox for a 2-year term.
Move.
Moved by Mr. McGee, second by Mr. Dupont, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item H, Hackberry Fire District Number 1, appoint Robert Silver for a 3-year term.
Move.
Moved by Mr. Dupont, second by Mr. Quinn, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. I, Hackberry Fire District Number 1, appoint Lawrence Butch Little for a 3-year term.
Move.
Moved by Mr. McGee, second by Mr. Dupont, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. J, Hackberry Fire Protection District Number 1, appoint Gerald Landry for a 3-year term.
Move.
Moved by Mr. Dupont.
Second.
Second by Mr. Quinn, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. K, Lower Cameron Hospital Service District Board, Delissa Lalonde, resign. Appoint Allison Boreal.
I'll make the motion to appoint Allison.
Moved by Mr. McGee,
Second?
second by
I mean,
Mr. Trahan, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
And
L,
this is the
Lord.
letter to Lisa. We're gonna send the letter of appreciation to
Oh,
Ms.
yeah.
Delisa.
Okay. All right, thank you. Lower Cameron Hospital Service District Board, Nadia Trahan, resign. Appoint Mary Canick.
So moved, and send her a letter of appreciation.
Moved by Mr. Trahan, second by Mr. McDaniel, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Item 12, President authority to sign contracts with Guarantee Restoration Services and Cotton Commercial USA, Inc. for emergency remediation, abatement, and stabilization services.
And these have been reviewed and approved by our district attorney's office.
And what is this for?
That is for when, if a storm comes, we actually have someone in place to come in and clean our buildings.
Okay. Anybody move on it? I move to accept.
Moved by Mr. Quinn, second by Mr. Dupont. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Item 13, President authority to sign resolution granting authority to Katie Armentar, Administrator, to sign any and all related insurance documents with referring to equipment, general liability, commercial auto, workman's compensation, and VFIS.
Move it.
Second by Mr. McDaniel, second by Mr. Dupont. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. 14, proclamation, declare September 2022 as Library Card Sign-Up Month in Cameron Parish.
Move.
We were asked to do this by the library board, and the employees. It says, whereas a library card is the most important school supply of all, and whereas signing up for a library card is the first step towards academic achievement and lifelong learning, and whereas libraries play an important role in the education and development of children, and whereas library programs serve students of all ages from early literacy to homework help to GED classes. Whereas librarians lead the way in creating inclusive spaces and developing diverse collections for children and people of all backgrounds to connect and learn together. Whereas libraries bridge the digital divide by providing a full range of information and services to children and adult learners. Whereas libraries continue to transform and expand their services in ways to meet the needs of the communities they serve and open a world of infinite possibilities through resources and services to help people pursue their passion and give students the tools to succeed in school and beyond. Now therefore be it resolved that I, Curtis Fountain, President of the Cameron Parish Police Jury, proclaim September 2022 Library Card Sign-Up Month in Cameron Parish, Louisiana, and encourage everyone to sign up for their own library card today at the Cameron Parish Library System.
Moved by Mr. Falk.
Second.
Second by Mr. Dupont. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Item 15, authority to extend the current temporary food truck ordinance in the village of Cameron until December 31st, 2022. Moved by Mr.
Second, Thomas, second.
Mr. McDaniel, second by Mr. Trahan. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. 16, item to, authority to clean abandoned property using lowest quote located at 121 Mallard Lane, Grand Lake, Louisiana, per ordinance number Article 4, section, that's not 4, what is that?
I don't believe.
Whatever it is.
Six.
6, section 9-37, grass, weed, and cleanliness, and ordinance number Article 2, section 9-19, abandoned property.
Move.
Moved by Mr.
Question.
Dupont, second by
Question.
We had 3 quotes that we received. One was CalCam Services, one was Two Lane Transportation, and one was T-Shawn Services. The lowest quote being T-Shawn Services in the amount of $2,500. Yes, sir.
How many quotes, how y'all advertise to get quotes for that? Cause I'd give somebody a contact for, any of this type of work. I was just wondering if that person had the opportunity to give a quote.
Did Carol call some?
Kara called some of them, I don't know if she called, you got these 3, and there were some other ones that didn't have,
They didn't
Liability
qualify,
insurance.
they didn't have the insurance qualifications that, there was another one, but he did not have liability insurance.
I don't know how many they contacted, that's the 3 we got.
I just wanted to make that, and I'm not sure myself, so.
So
But
they
I'd
gotta
give that
us-
information to somebody, it might have been Karen.
Well, they'll have to give us a certificate of insurance before they do anything.
I move to accept the lowest bid.
Moved by Mr. Quinn, accept the lowest bid, second by Mr. Dupont. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. 17, President authority to sign resolution granting authority to Kayla Johnson, treasurer, to authorize FEMA obligation purchases up to $250,000.
Second.
Who said that? Moved by Mr. McGee, second by Mr. Guidry. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. 18, consideration of temporary variance for Lower Cameron Hospital District 5360 West Creole Highway, Cameron, Louisiana 70631 for emergency care and ER services until the damaged hospital is repaired or rebuilt.
Move.
Moved by Mr. Trahan,
Second.
second by Mr. Thomas, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. 19, acceptance to proceed on batch 1 demo PPDR properties. One contractor is procured and contract is signed.
Move.
That
Moved
was
by
the
Mr.
batch we had the public comment on this morning, the public hearing.
Moved by Mr. Quinn,
Second.
We're gonna, I know we're gonna go out for bid with that, but y'all gonna put that in the paper so we get a, right, okay. Okay, that's good, so our local guys can maybe bid on it? Yes, sir. All right.
second by Mr. Trahan, all in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. 20, authority for building inspector to send notice of condemnation hearing to all properties on condemnation list for the PPDR program batch 2.
I have a list of the, next batch of properties. Michael LeBlanc, 131 Edna's Road, Grand Lake. Celeste Maury, 876 Big Pasture Road, Grand Lake. Tammy Gaspard, 143A Venable Lane, Grand Lake. Madeline Reshord, 1350 Big Lake Pasture Road, Grand Lake. Carolyn Canick, 4476 West Creole Highway, Cameron. Marilyn Delany, 104 Willow Street, Cameron. Michaela Fontenot, 131 Warren Road, Creo. Margaret Wolf, 142 Primo Road, Creo. Thomas D. Bonsall, 449 Bonsall Road, Grand Chenier. Leon Terrio, 165 Dupuy Road, Grand Chenier. Judy Claymont, 520 West Main Street, Hackberry. And Glenn Welch, 118 Portrait Drive, Hackberry.
One question. On Madeline Richard, you had to contact somebody else
She passed away, but I'm sure
a couple weeks ago.
her
They're
family,
probably dealing with, the daughter.
probably
Beth.
dealing with her daughter, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Let me ask you, Brock, one question on that. If it goes through, what do they call that when they
Secession.
pass away? Secession?
Succession.
Is that gonna cause us any legal issues?
Well, whoever they've been talking to lives at 169 Demar Road.
That's Elizabeth, that's the daughter.
Okay, so we should be good, I mean, just ask.
Anything, Mr. Sonny, anything that has to do succession or anything, all we have to do is upload those papers with the application.
Okay.
So everything will be good.
Move to
Made that
accept.
motion.
Yes, if it's already been approved.
Okay, we have a motion by Mr.
Second.
Falk, second by Mr. Dupont, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. 21, authority to lift hiring freeze until further notice, but must get authority to advertise to hire from jury.
Move.
Moved by Mr. Dupont,
Second.
second by Mr. Trahan, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. 22, authority to advertise to hire 2 road and bridge employees to replace 2 employees that quit.
Move.
Moved by Mr. Trahan,
Second.
second by Mr. Quinn, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. 23, consideration and take appropriate action on introduction of redistricting ordinance for a 5-member or an 8-member jury.
I'd like to make a motion that we, vote on the 8-member.
Second. I'll second.
Scott said.
Second by Lee.
Okay,
But it says a 5 and an 8 here.
Yeah, but that ain't what we discussed earlier. It was put on here 5 and 8. We said we was gonna go with 8, so.
Wait a
that's-
minute.
Yeah, so I'd like to
The
make a
motion
motion
is
that we
for
go
an
with
8.
the 8.
Second by Lee.
Second.
hang on. Is
Can-
that,
We
can you
can't,
change that?
No, we can take the 5-member off.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can remove the 5-member if y'all wanna go with an 8-member.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
Y'all had told Kay to work up an ordinance for
Well,
both.
we'll
We
update
agreed
it.
at the end to do 8.
Oh, after the
Yeah.
meeting?
Yeah, we
No,
talked.
no, at
No.
the end of the meeting.
I thought he was gonna do both.
I thought he was gonna do both. is
Yeah,
what he
present
told
both
me
of
after
them.
the
Told him no
meeting.
reason, there's no
I'll make
reason
a
we
motion
said
that
8.
we vote on
You're
8.
gonna do whatever you tell her to do.
Right,
Huh?
Yeah.
So,
whatever y'all decide on.
we'll make a motion that we, go with 8.
We got a second from Lee.
Oh, all right, we have a motion by Thomas to do 8, and a second by Mr. Falk. Now, y'all are confused. Shit.
All in favor?
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
no.
Yes. No, I mean,
Roll call.
Roll call.
Roll call,
no.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
no.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, it is a yes.
You
Okay,
have 5 and 3.
Yeah.
Yes.
okay, you got it?
Yes, sir. so we're gonna go with the 8.
All right,
Yes.
24, review and accept the monthly financial statements and budget to actual comparison.
Move.
Moved by Mr. McGee,
Second.
second by Mr. Trahan. All in favor?
Uh,
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 25, pay bills. Moved by Mr. Falk,
Second.
second by Mr. Dupont. All in favor?
uh,
Any opposed?
I recuse.
We have one recused. Motion carries. Item 26, President authority to sign resolution of support for grant from NOAA Fisheries Office of Habitat Conservation, Transformational Habitat Restoration and Coastal Resilience Grants, NOAA MFS HCPO 2022-2007-195 to extend the breakwaters on the Rockefeller Shoreline Protection Project. Moved by Mr. Falk,
Second.
second by Mr. Dupont. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Move to adjourn.
We have a
Second.
move to adjourn by
Second.
Mr. McGee, second by Mr. Mr. Quinn. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. This meeting is adjourned.